Hello, this is part 3 from Java Crash Course. We learned how to declare variable, we learned something about class, about variable types, some methods and string, and we will continue with string. If you want to print some specific, let's do it here, some special character, because for example, this is low. So what if you want to print the double quotes? Now if you run this application, let's run this application. Yes. Save and run as. So we get hello without the quotes. So what do you think? Okay, why we put double extra quote, right? But we get a syntax error. This don't work with Java. So this is a syntax error and there is no succession available. So there is escape, it's backslash, and this is the backslash. So you escape the collector. You say to the language, okay, I want to escape this character. I don't to consider it as a special character. So again here, so I escape this one, I escape this one. So this one, it will consider special character as a string, this two, and this two after backslash, it will consider like just normal string. So let's save and check what will print in the console. And as you can see, we print the quotes. So this is how if you want to print the quotes. Another things, what if you want to print this, the backslash, still invalid escape. So still you can, so if you want to print the backslash, you put before it backslash, so you escape the escape character. So this is how it will work. So the same with the string, exactly the same, because this is also considered as special character. This is for escaping and this is what we want to print. And now what about if I want to print something with new line? So it's also backslash n. So he tell you, you say to Java, I want the next after this to print in a new line. So I want a new line after hello. So if we put hello and we put hi directly like this, without any space, and let's check what will happen. We will get hi or not. We get hello in line and hi in another line. And if we remove this and we put space between them and we run it, we'll get it both of them the same line. So this character backslash n, it's a new line. So let's run it again. So this is the result. So this is some operators, and we'll talk about arrays. we use arrays to store a list of objects. So we can store any type of object in an array. So primitive or reference type. So this is any kind of object, it's mean any type of variable. You can put it inside an array, as a list. So all items inside the array, we call it elements in array. And they should have the same type. Maybe this is a little bit limitation in Java, because in other languages like JavaScript, the elements inside an array, they should not be the same type. But you can write different type inside. The same with PHP. But in Java, they should be in the same type. You cannot make an array and put inside it numbers and string. You cannot do this. They should be all string or all numbers. So if we want to create an array with the 3 elements, for example, let's start creating an array. Let's say we want, as we will put inside it number, so it's int the type, and you put the brackets like this, and you put numbers. This is the name, so you can put anything you want here. So we need to make a new int brackets and 3, and this is the end of code. So this is, we initialize an array of 3 elements, but still we didn't define what the value of these 3 elements. So how we can do give a value for these 3 elements. We write numbers brackets. So index 0, I want it to be 10. Numbers index 1, I want it to be 20, for example. And numbers index 3, sorry, there is no 3, there is 2, because the links is 3, but the index is 0, 1, 2, 30. So this is the, we make an array here, and here we assign the value for the elements inside the array. Here the length is 3, and we put 3 value for this array. So let's print this array. Numbers, and let's run the application. So we get this, as you can see. You cannot print an array directly. You need to use a special function, which is array dot to string, because this function system out print line need a string as a parameter. So we change the array to string, and we get an error here. As always, you need to import the array, and I'm not sure from where I need to import it, from SQL or from LangReflect. So let's say we say, so this is wrong, not SQL. Let's go again. So this is mean the reflect. Still I getting an error. The method to string is type object is not applicated to argument int. I'm sorry, it should be arrays, not array. It's my mistake. It's arrays, and we import the arrays from java.util. And now we get it. Let's run the application. Run the application, and we get the array as in readable way. This is the array 10, 20, 30, and I believe if we make like this, we get the. No, we cannot do this. I thought I can't do this. Maybe I can do this. So accessing one value and print it, and yes, I can access it like this, numbers, brackets, and you put the index of numbers. So next video we'll continue with arrays. We will use some methods. We'll learn a new way to create an array, because this is not the only way. This is one way. This is a way, and we'll learn more ways to create an array, maybe more easier than this. See you next video.